بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. In the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most compassionate, the most merciful, all praise and thanks are due to Him, and peace and blessings be upon His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hadith Sahih was narrated by Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim radiyallahu anhuma wa rahimahumullah. Where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, I will say it in Arabic, then I will say it in English, inshallah. قال ثلاث من كن فيه وجد حلاوة الإيمان. ثلاث من كن فيه وجد حلاوة الإيمان. أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما. وأن يحب الرجل لا يحبه إلا لله. وأن يكره أن يعود إلى الكفر أو في الكفر كما بعد أن أنقذه الله منه كما يكره أن يلقى في النار. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says in this Sahih Hadith as narrated by Bukhari and Muslim, he said, three qualities, anyone from the Muslims possesses them within himself, he or she has these three qualities, will be able definitely to taste the sweetness of the faith. We are discussing about high rank status in faith. Three qualities, and focus on them because this is a guidance from our Sharia. How to improve yourself. How to be in the best status by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gave us three qualities, three of them the condition should be dwelled within myself. I need to adapt them. I need to live according to them. If I became able to adapt them, I will reach the status of tasting the sweetness of the faith. What if I could not? I'm a believer, I'm not a disbeliever, but I will not be able to enjoy tasting. Number one, قال أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His messengers should be more beloved to His heart more than anyone or anything else, which means the priority in his life or in her life always should be for the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what if it's not always the case? I'm a believer but unable to taste the sweetness of faith. There is a difference between someone who achieved in the class 55. Technically he is passed. 60 plus passed. 70 passed. 80 passed. But not like 98. No one who achieved in his high school 55 will be proud to speak with his kids. Look, I achieved 55. No, you will keep it a secret. 60, hardly you will be able to mention it. 70 maybe. But 98, wallahi, if they are discussing maqluba or mansaf or kunafa or shawarma, you will mention your 98 grade. You will mention it because you are proud of it. You deserve it. You paid for it. 98, 99. This is exactly هاؤم اقرأوا كتابي إني ظننت أني هاؤم. Hey, if you don't know, please know I'm the first. Yes, this is exactly the sweetness of faith. We are not discussing kufr and iman. We are discussing within the fold of iman. We have 51, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 98, 99, 100. We are talking about 98, 99, 100. The sweetness, okay? The top high ranks. ذاق حلاوة الإيمان. He's not just a believer. He's tasting the beauty. Number one, Allah and His Messenger. Allah as His Messenger means their commandments, their direction, they are first in his life. Now, when we say in Islamic terminology, ahabba, we are not discussing a feeling or emotions. We are discussing practical application, technically. What is the priority in my life? This is number one. قال وَأَيُحِبَّ الرَّجُلَ لَا يُحِبُّهُ إِلَّا لِلَّهِ. And second category, on what basis I feel attached to the people? On interest, something hidden, for just financial interest, or dunya gainings or for the sake of Allah. If I love the people for the sake of Allah, this is the second category or quality from the three qualities. But on what basis I love someone for the sake of Allah? Easy. He is holding the qualities that Allah loves, and I'm seeking, try to adapt in myself. Because definitely, I am not supposed to love someone who's fighting Allah. By default, my magnetic will be attached to the magnetic of someone who is close to Allah and loves Allah. Number 2. Number 3, قال وأن يكره أن يعود إلى الكفر بعد أن أنقذه الله منه كما يكره أن يلقى في النار. And to be holding the attitude of hatred, to return back to the kufr after Allah has saved him from, exactly like the hate that he's holding towards being thrown into Jahannam. But what if I was not a disbeliever, then I became a believer? I was a non-practicing Muslim, then I became a practicing Muslim, the same thing. How many of us, including myself, I was far from Allah because I stopped doing myself. Many of us, we had our past. Sometimes my past or your past could be, for example, drinking alcohol, weed, drugs, having girlfriends, porno sites. Any one of us, none of us is saved. Every one of us has his own, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the sitr, the protection. So, do I have this kind of feeling sometimes? I would love to return back to this status. Or when this idea comes to my mind, I feel as if I will be thrown to Jahannam. If I reach to the hatred for this past, bad past against Allah, as if I will be thrown into Jahannam, I will be able to touch or to taste the sweetness of the faith. So it's my call, your call. I repeat, we are not discussing a kafir and mu'min. We are discussing believers, but 99, 98, 100, the sweetness of faith. أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما ويحب الرجل لا يحبه إلا لله وأن يكره أن يعود إلى الكفر بعد أن قضاه الله منه كما يكره أن يلقى في جهنم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us and help all of us not to finish this Ramadan but being able inshallah to taste the sweetness of faith. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And make dua for Sheikh Abdul Aziz, because he is one of the means that will help us inshallah to feel the taste of the sweetness of the faith inshallah. Jazakallah khair.